If you experience lower back or hip pain, it can be pretty demoralizing, but don't sit around. Start some movement and see how we can ease it off. They were starting with the hands-on cat-cows, nice and supported, not too big a movement, just in the range that feels like you can get a nice movement. And we're also getting a nice bit of side-to-side movement there as well. Then we can move the legs further back and do a nice gentle march with the feet with a hands-on downward dog. We can drop further back through the shoulders if that's going to feel comfortable, and we can hold it into a bit of a stretch there as well. An alternative would be to do the elephant walks, nicely supported so we're not bending over too far, and just a nice little heel lift and back, straightening those legs alternately. That's going to give us a nice bit of relief in the lower back. Next, working on the hips a little bit more, we're going to get some hip rotation by sitting down and putting our foot on our opposite leg. Here I've got it roundabout on the knee, but it can be lower down. If you have experienced lower back pain or hip pain, this can feel quite intense, starting to work the hip in that rotated position. And just get a comfortable position by moving your foot up and down your leg, and then getting a nice stretch into that area there. Next up, we're going to do a foot elevated lunge. We're going to do a little reach inside in a min as well, but just get into that position, get some nice knee flexion, and then here's the reach, moving inside. And that little extra stretch is going to bring more stretch around the glute, through the hip and around the lower back. So do each side without the reach, and then add the reach if you feel like you can. Here I've got my foot further back this side as I start to get a bit more stretch. Progression for that one will be the leg elevated pigeon stretch. We want to be nicely supported on angle. The lower the angle, the harder this is going to feel. So keep it nice and high to start with. Lift that leg forward and a little stretch forward as well with your upper body, and you start to get a good relief for your back and your hips.